Now, my next guest today is at the centre of one of Coronation Street's most shocking ever storylines. Paul and Gemma's mum, Bernie, has recently moved onto the street. She's now been joined by one of her ex-boyfriends, who's called Kel. But, as Paul and we know, Kel is not all that he seems.
Kel! Gemma! How you doing, Bern? I didn't plan on bumping into your mum, did I? The last thing I want to do is fall out with you again.
Then leave. Nobody wants you here.
Your mum does.
She started off every Friday night when he'd come back from the pub.
I don't regret what happened between us, but it's in the past.
I told him I loved him. And I did.
He groomed you.
I enjoyed it. I'm too old for you now.
Don't be ridiculous.
Oh, no. I could still tell them what this is all about, you know. And the police while I'm at it.
They think I'm the victim here, not you. So if I were you, I'd stay out of my way and keep my mouth shut.
Very powerful. Joe Alessi, who plays Kel, is with me now. Gosh,
I've never seen my head so big.
This is quite a large screen, What a tough role. What a really tough... Did you have any qualms at all?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
I talk about being thrown into the deep end,
I know,
you know.
I know.
But it's not just another acting job. It comes with a responsibility.
Absolutely, of course.
And so to raise awareness of this issue of male sexual abuse. So yeah, and I work very closely with Survivors Manchester, which is a great charity.
They are a wonderful charity,
Yeah.
and they do an amazing job. And you're absolutely right. This is where, of course, we're watching Coronation Street, and we, you know, there's these amazing stories that we see all of the time. But this is very important, and you've got to, you know, this is the thing, you've got to get it right. It's quite a lot of pressure.
A lot of pressure, absolutely, and a lot of pressure to get it right. And so, but, you know, researching the subject, you know, you come across some shocking statistics.
Yeah.
It was reported there's 12,000 men last year were raped.
Jeez, 12,000.
And that's a conservative estimate because those are reported cases.
Exactly, and I know that people, sadly, they don't. And
Absolutely.
monsters don't look like monsters.
No.
That's the thing. I mean, you know, to everyone else, he appears to be this really genial, kind fella. You know,
Absolutely.
there he is. He's come back into her life, and it's all, you know, it's all going well.
Absolutely.
She thinks.
Yes.
And yet there's this terrible, terrible dark side.
Absolutely, and it's important to get that across as well. That, you know, a lot of these people are just very normal people.
Appear to be, that's
absolutely,
it.
they're not monsters. They're not the child catcher from Chitty Chitty Bang Bang.
Indeed,
you know, and it's so you can't play it like a pantomime.
No, you can't, because actually that doesn't do anybody who's unfortunately been victims.
Absolutely, it cheapens it.
Yeah, I know. So hard tightrope for you.
Absolutely.
Really, really difficult. And of course, you phone your mum, who's a huge Coronation Street fan, and you say, Mum, I've got a job in Corrie.
Yeah.
And she's like, yay.
She told half the town, and there she is.
There she is.
With her pasta al forno. I can't tell you the recipe, I'd have to kill you.
Oh, no, is it one of those?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
But there she's thinking, thank you, my son is in Corrie, this is great. And then you have to tell her what the part is you're playing.
Yes, and she couldn't, you know, with her Sicilian accent. Oh, no, I don't believe you were playing such a bad man.
Oh, I know it's...
So, yeah.
Because do you know what? You've got previous, because in EastEnders, you were absolutely horrible. All those scenes with Danny Dyer in the jail, and you were awful. You were a terrible, terrible person.
I might have to have a chat with my agent about that.
Oh, I know. You get arrested, you know, a reputation for playing the villain, I guess.
I know. I don't know why that is. I have a theatrical background. I do a lot of theatre, and I've done lots of comedy in theatre, but it seems like I have a bad face for TV.
Well, or a good one. You just don't know. So your mum, it's the old Italian background,
Yes, yeah. My mum and dad came from Sicily in 1963.
Wow.
And my dad was a bespoke tailor.
Right.
He passed away 4 years ago. In fact, I'm wearing one of his suits.
Oh, how lovely.
Yeah.
Oh, it's great.
And so, yeah, they arrived in Accrington, in Lancashire. Why they chose Accrington and not Brooklyn in New York or Paris or Rome, but no. But there's a very large Italian and Southern Italian community in East Lancashire.
It's like in Edinburgh and Glasgow as well. It's just
yes, there's a huge Italian community.
Thank the Lord. Thank goodness they're there for the amazing grub and just bringing all that fantastic culture.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's really good. It really is. So, any idea how long you're going to be in Corrie? Do we know, or you can't tell us?
I don't know. I have no idea. It is open-ended. Of course, with the character I'm playing, it is finite. I
Of
think he
course,
will
we
get
know
his-
he's
yes.
got to. He's got to.
I'll
Of
never
course
be a
he has.
regular on Coronation Street.
No,
that's
no,
for
no,
sure.
no, no, no.
My role will be
Yeah.
will come to an end at some
It will, but not before there's an awful lot of fallout. I think it's going to be.
there's going to be a lot
it's
of
going to
fallout,
be very
yeah.
difficult. And like you said, you're working with Survivors Manchester, and that's a great thing to
Great
do.
charity as
And it
well.
will help.
Yes, I hope so. Yeah.
Tell your
Well,
mum it's going to be okay.
absolutely.
It will help. It will actually help people, which is a great thing.
Well, and it shows the importance of soaps like Coronation Street. You know, during the David Platt rape storyline, the charity received a 1,700% increase in helpline calls, which goes to show that
Yes.
the storylines like this have a great responsibility.
They do.
And if it can coax men to come out
Yeah, and talk about
and talk about it,
Hardest
especially
thing in the world.
especially working class men who are very reluctant normally to talk about these things.
Of course.
It's all for the good.
Well, Joe, we love to hate watching you. We love to hate you. Not Joe, but your character.
Thank you very
but your
much.
character.
And can I congratulate you on 35 years in broadcasting?
Crazy, isn't it,
That is
Joe?
amazing.
It's
Half of these people in here weren't even born.
Tell me about it. I know. I know. I'm reminded on a daily basis.